bet Cerberus wouldn't mind a play with that.
Oh, yes, he might be getting on, but he's never too old to fetch over and over and over. And it's not like he's on a learning curve, you know, it's just what he does, hot chocolate.
There you go. Everyone's a winner.
Scylla isn't.
Love, she's gone to a better place.
Yeah, I bet Chinchilla Heaven's amazing. Be like Doggy Heaven, but without any of the backside sniffing.
Oh, thank you for sharing that with us.
I better get ready for school.
Ooh, we'll be tired anybody who gets on the wrong side of her today.
So long as it's not Beth, I don't fancy standing round another grave this week.
Oh, don't, please. I'm dreading seeing her and Kirk at the factory.
Why? They're the ones that's reared a killer dog.
It's a dachshund.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a killer dachshund. And it's out there eating designer dog food while Scylla's lying in a tin of shortbread in a shallow grave in Victoria Gardens.
I really wish you wouldn't put it like that. It sends a right chill down my spine.
Well, it's not half the chill that poor animal suffered. Honestly, it still had that look of terror on its face as we put the tartan lid down.
Oh, you're doing it again.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to work.
What? What did I do? Eh?
Oh, do you know what? I do love crushed raspberry.
Tough. You're getting cereal. Although why you couldn't have breakfast at your hotel?
Why would I want to eat there, when I can dine here in such charming surroundings? It's like being in a kitchen sink drama. I'm expecting Albert Finney to walk through that door any minute.
Are you sure that Bertie's going to be all right at Gemma's?
Yeah, if anyone knows how to look after kids, it's her. Besides, it's only a trial day. If it don't work out, we've lost nothing.
Oh, do you know they've got some beautiful fascinators in there, look.
Can't think of anything less fascinating than a woman's heart.
Oh, you're showing your ignorance there, actually. A fascinator is not a hat. It's a headpiece.
Precisely. And if you think women's hats are boring, right? Got two words for you. Carmen Miranda.
Who?
The lady in the Tutti Frutti hat. Oh, come on. She was an actress in the 40s. She used to dance around with an entire bowl of fruit on her head. Nothing more fascinating than that.
If you wanted something similar, I'm going to have to start plugging Freshcos on my platforms. I'm sure they could spring for a pineapple and a bunch of bananas.
Hey, I hope you're not putting too much faith in people's willingness to cough up a freebie. There is a recession going on.
All the more reason for imaginative social media marketing.
Well, I hope you're right. Otherwise, the fruit hat will have to double up as the wedding breakfast. Right, come on, Bertie. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, love.
Come on.
Have fun.
Oh. Anything interesting?
No. No, it's nothing.
You all right? Take a wild guess. I'm so sorry about Scylla.
More than Beth and Kirk are. But they will be.
I don't like the sound of that. I can't just let this go. Scylla was murdered. She needs justice. Getting cross and wanting revenge isn't the way forward.
So what is, Professor? You're normally the one with all the answers.
Well, you get over it and move on. Forgiveness can be therapeutic.
Trust me, getting even is the best therapy there is.
Will you help me? How?
You around after school?
I suppose.
Good. There's something I need you to do for me.
Toast.
Service with a smile.
Ignore her. You've got better things to worry about.
Yeah, don't remind me. I mean, I feel guilty sat here eating toast while Max is banged up.
Yeah, well, you should have ordered porridge in sympathy. It was a joke.
Yo, it's not funny. Especially not now.
What's happened? Oh, no, I just got an email from Max's solicitor. Apparently they're escalating his charge to encouragement of terrorism.
Well, what does that mean?
No idea. But I bet you it carries a longer sentence. I mean, he's not even a terrorist.
I hear you. Anyone can take the wrong path.
Yes, like you did when you drove into a low-level multi-story with a roof box on your car.
Destroying it in the process, don't remind me.
How'd you manage that?
Oh, I just forgot it was there. But like I was saying, a bad decision doesn't make you a bad person.
You should tell Shona you need her here.
What, so she can have no sleep and all? What's point in that?
You mightn't feel as isolated.
No, fine. I need a bit, don't I, for that.
Yeah, I've managed to rearrange your appointments for this afternoon.
Oh, cheers.
No worries. You need to prepare for the hearing, don't you?
Yeah, listen, thanks for arranging all this, Maria. Especially given, what might have happened.
Yeah, well, I'd be lying if I said that I've got any sympathy for Max, but none of this is down to you, so...
When it's your kids, you feel things much more deeply than you would if you were going through it yourself. Believe me, I know. Anyway, I better get going.
See ya.
See ya.
I'm seeing Max's solicitor, so hopefully she's got something positive to say.
Good, good. Well, just let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Look, sorry, I can't stop. I need to...
No. You get on. Don't let me stop you.
It's an investment in our future.
Oh, getting married isn't?
No, a wedding's one day. My business, yeah, it could set us up for the rest of our lives.
Oh, 'cause it's such a revolutionary idea, isn't it? Slicing over a bam, shoving a beef burger in. Bit of salad. It's going to change the world, that.
It's not the same as bog standard fast food. It's different.
Yeah, it's more expensive. When people are on the bones of the backside, people like us. Ches, we cannot afford to go chasing dreams.
Then what's the point of being alive?
I had hoped that being with your family, getting married to the person that you reckon you love might be enough for you. It is for me.
Yeah, and for me. Jim, this has got way out of hand. I just need you to trust me.
Oh, you're not giving me a choice now, have you? I'll be Daniel and Bertie.
No, wait. We need to talk about this.
What's there left to say? I need to work. Dreams don't come for free, you know, especially not yours.
We're out of oat milk.
Thanks. The more I look into Max's case, the greater the grounds for optimism.
Even though they've upped the charge.
Maybe because they've upped the charge, raising the stakes and thus the level of proof required for a conviction.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
Max is still a minor, and there's compelling evidence to suggest he was deliberately groomed by Griff Reynolds. In that sense, he's as much a victim as anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right.
And the fact Max has agreed to give evidence against Reynolds is also in his favour.
Harriet, I can't tell you how pleased I am to hear this. I mean, I've been worried sick.
Of course, but getting the right outcome isn't going to be straightforward. If we choose to go to trial, we're going to have to...
No, we're definitely going to trial, and Max is going to plead not guilty. We want you to represent him. I mean, you're the first person who's given me any kind of hope.
Well, I'm glad. But I should advise you, my fees are not inconsiderable.
No, we definitely want you to represent him, and I want the best defence for Max, and I think that's you. So, yeah, I'll find the money. I'll make sure I do.
Just hope it doesn't get too boozy.
Well, I don't care as long as we make a profit.
Says the man who won't be mopping up the vomit in the ladies' loo.
That's assuming anyone turns up.
Well, it's going to be packed out if the social media response is anything to go by.
Told you, didn't I? What can I do to help? Nothing. We've got everything under control, thanks.
No, we could always do with an extra body, especially somebody with your experience.
Well, back on the island, getting the music spot on is essential. People don't care how rough the drinks are if the vibe's right.
We've never had any complaints about our music before, have we?
Because punters like to talk when they're having a meal, don't they? An event like this is different. If people aren't having to shout to make themselves heard, you're not doing it right.
Right, so we should just turn the sound system up to 11.
What? Those poxy little speakers aren't going to cut it.
Well, I'm afraid they're going to have to.
No, they won't. I can get my hands on some decent kit, and I've stepped behind the decks more than once.
What, you're a DJ?
Well, as and when required. And it looks like I am now, so we better get a wiggle on if we're going to do this. Clear a space in that corner while I go and get the equipment.
She really thinks we've got a chance at getting him off.
Is that the right thing, though?
Well, yeah. Mum, he was groomed. And the facts speak for themselves. He was a victim. It's exactly like what Alia was.
Alia was stabbed. She looked very upset when I saw her earlier. I mean, she needs to know she's got some kind of justice.
Yeah, and she'll get it, won't she, when Griff Reynolds goes down for it? He was the one who masterminded the whole thing, Mum, and Max is going to make sure they put him away.
I'm sure we'll get the right outcome for everybody, David.
Well, yeah, hopefully. But, see, this brief, she's not cheap, all right? And I can't really afford the fees at the minute, so I wondered if I could borrow some.
I'm sorry, David. Ordinarily, I would help, but I'm just not sure this is the right thing to do. If Max gets off, I want it to be because the facts really do speak for themselves, not because some fancy lawyer twists them.
Your mum makes a good point.
You don't know, Max. I do. And you do too, Gran. Please, I mean, you're my last hope, please. Max, he needs his help. He needs your help.
Oh, dear, Dave. I don't know what to do. I certainly don't want to see him going to one of these Borstal places, thank you.
Well, exactly. He wouldn't survive it, Gran. You know he wouldn't.
Maybe I could have another go at releasing the equity on the house, Grasmere Drive.
Maybe, but it's quite a drawn-out, complicated process.
Yeah, well, it don't need to be, does it? People do it all the time. Honestly, Grant, thank you. I mean, this is going to make all the difference, all right, to me and Max.
Okay. Bless you.
Some shortbread in the tin, because I know you like it. You okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. It's just something Evelyn said to me this morning. I'm okay for a biscuit, thank you.
I hope we can put what's happened behind us.
Well, it wasn't down to you, was it?
Well, nobody was more sad about it than me. I used to love our Darryl. He was dead cute.
What, Craig's dad? Thought you couldn't stand him.
No, not his dad, his rat. There was no cute about that bloke.
Hang on. Are you comparing Arcilla to a rat? She was a chinchilla.
Oh, come on. She might have been wearing a fur coat, but vermin's vermin.
Maybe we should change the subject.
We got her from a proper pet shop.
Well, no offence, but they must have seen you coming. She's part of the rodent family. Isn't that right, Kirky?
Technically, yeah. But the thing
No
is...
technically about it. If it'd been hanging around the chippy with its head buried in a fish supper, you'd have took a broom handle to it.
Hey, how dare you?
She was hardly Man's best friend.
She was my daughter's best friend.
Maybe that says something about the company she keeps.
Right, you're heading the right way for a slap, you are.
Really? Racket, I can't hardly hear
She needs to wind her neck in.
And you need to learn the difference between a pet and a flaying pet.
The only pest round here is you and that vicious mongrel of yours.
She's a pedigree dachshund.
She's a pedigree menace.
Right. All right, stop. If you want to knock Selvan bells out of each other, you do it in your own time, all right? I hear one more squeak out of the pair of you. You'll both be having an early bath without pay. Have you got it? Yes. Right, do not make me come back out here.
Hi. So, these are the people that do the chocolate fountains.
Stop you there. Do we need a chocolate fountain? Or an ice sculpture? Or fire eaters?
I mean, if we're getting them for nothing, then yeah. It's not like you have to worry. I'll be sorting most of the freebies.
Most of them?
Your face, don't worry. You have just got to sort the flowers with Tracy.
Tracy? I mean, she's the last person on earth that's going to give anyone something for nothing.
You are not anyone. You are her brother. And besides, they gave us them free flowers for the engagement
No,
shoot.
that was Mary, and it was a 50-quid bouquet, not hundreds of pounds worth for a wedding.
You're a bright boy. Your family. You've got one job.
All right, fine. But I'll have to choose my moment carefully.
I've actually already chosen for you. It's today after you've finished work, so don't let me down.
Encouragement of terrorism is a serious charge. It can be very expensive to defend, especially if there are appeals.
Yes, I know that. But you heard David. Max is being manipulated by this Griff fellow.
I'm inclined to think he would say that, wouldn't he?
So you don't think it's true?
Well, no one wants to think the worst of their child. Not that Max is a child. Not really. He's 16 and smart enough to put together a very impressive propaganda package.
What are you trying to say?
Look, of course it's your instinct to help. It's mine. He's my nephew. The fact is, Max has been getting into trouble for a long time, from what I've heard, and on each occasion, David or the family bailed him out, and then he just moved on to his next mistake. He didn't learn anything, and that's how we got here.
So, you don't think that I should lend David the money?
I just think it wouldn't be such a bad thing if Max had to face up to the consequences for some of his actions. Now, it might even be the wake-up call that prevents him from doing something even worse.
think Harriet's a red-hot lawyer. And if she's confident, then who are we to argue?
Right.
It's really good news, Max. And we don't have to worry about fees either, because Audrey's going to sub us. I mean, that's how much she believes in you, like we all do.
Cheers.
Everyone knows what happened, right? We all just want everything to go the right way.
Whatever way the right way is.
Listen, you plead not guilty because you're not. Right? We go to trial and then you get acquitted. You're bound to be nervous about the hearing later, but it's just normal, right? It's just routine. We'll go through the motions, move on to the next stage, and then you come home.
There you go. You can sit and watch telly.
Whoa, if you need an hand,
Oh, have you got time?
I'll make time. Better than watching you drown. Can I turn that telly down?
Yeah, it's not the best assistant babysitter that I'd hoped for. There's only so much Teletubbies in the night garden you can watch without going gaga.
I think you bit off more you can chew here.
Well, if I don't, we're going to be chewing fresh air. Because Ches has blown what little savings that we had.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's thrown it all into this burger joint, hasn't he? He thinks he's Colonel Sanders and Ronald McDonald rolled into one, but he's not. He's just a Kentucky Fried Clown.
Nah, Ches ain't a reckless type.
He's been absolutely reckless. That money was for our wedding. Like, I knew in my heart of hearts, right, that I was never going to get a big white dress or a stately home or nothing like that, but I thought just for one day I might be able to feel special, to be something more than a permanently 16 cook, cleaner, nurse, fight referee and person who knows why, because I don't know why. I don't even know the answer to anything.
I thought you'd at least stick it under a blanket or something. I didn't steal it. Why'd you get hold of it? I told Maria I wanted to borrow it for an art project. I'm impressed. Who'd have thought there'd be a criminal genius lurking under them specs? I'm not proud of lying. What do you want it for? That's for me to know, for the world to find out. When? Soon. Very soon.
Saw the posters outside. There's going to be some live music tonight.
Ibiza comes to Weatherfield. Hope you got your dancing shoes.
Yeah, well, I've got no one to dance with anymore. Surprised to see you still here.
Yeah, well, I've nowhere better to be, so.
You heard from Jacob?
Nah, sorry. You?
No.
That's probably for the best. But you need to move on, love. There'll be plenty of dancing partners out there for you.
Well, I'm in no hurry. I mean, besides, a bit of me time will do me some good. See ya.
Well, social media wasn't lying. If they're drifting in this early, I reckon it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Relax, it's going to be great. And once that music starts pumping, it'll do the work of 1,000 flyers. We'll be turning them away.
Well, fingers crossed.
Right, girl. You see Jake?
Oh, yeah, I've not stopped. Shattered, to be honest.
Just one more consequence of what Max did. He's put such a strain on everyone.
You and all, by the sounds of it.
Don't know what to think. I mean, you feel the pull of family loyalty and then you think about what might have happened. I mean, how can David be so one-eyed?
Is his son into?
And I was the same with David. Does that make me a hypocrite?
No, not quite. I mean, come on, David could be a little terror, but he was never a terrorist. What Max got mixed up in was a whole different league. But then again...
And again?
Well, he came good in the end, didn't he? He was the only reason that a lot of people didn't get killed.
Oh, somebody's in trouble.
Makes you say that.
The look on your face and the fact you're in a flower shop and it's not Valentine's Day and it's not her birthday. Well, unless it is her birthday.
No, it's not. But I do want flowers for Daisy. Quite a lot, actually.
Has she caught you playing away?
No. I was going to do you the honour of asking if you would provide the flowers for our wedding.
Oh, well, I'll decide whether it's an honour or not when I've heard your budget.
Actually, We were hoping that you might do it in return for Daisy promoting the shop on her social media.
Oh, I see. And will you be wanting my kidney and all? It's had one previous owner, but there's quite a lot of mileage left in it.
I was just going to Max's hearing now, and Harriet's going to be there, so I'll get some ballpark figures about how much she's going to be, and then I'll know exactly what I need to borrow.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I can't loan you the money, David.
What? You agreed?
I said I'd consider it, and I have considered it. But I don't think it's going to be in Max's best interests if we get him off the hook again.
But you can't think he'd be better off in a secure training centre.
Well, maybe it's the shock he needs. Maybe it'll give him time to think about what he did.
That's rubbish!
You need to calm down, David.
You need to stay out of this, or is it too late for that? You know, I might have known, Gran, you agreed to lend me some money, and then he goes to work on you.
Of course I spoke with Stephen. But this is my decision, David, mine.
Yeah, and the only one you could make. Whether you like it or not, David, that boy needs to learn the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah, and you need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's business.
David, let him go.
What are you doing? Stop!
Listen to your mother!
Oh, enough!
Sometimes I think this family makes the Jerry Springer Show look like Little House on the Prairie!
Shut up!
I said enough! Oh, are you all right, Stephen?
I'll let you know once I've visited my chiropractor.
Every single one of you has turned your backs on Max. Do you know that?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, David.
Do you know, I was just about to give you that loan. But after this little performance, I think the pair of you need to understand that actions have consequences.
That's great, that girl. Really helpful, thanks.
Where are you going now?
The hearing.
Wait,
What?
do you want me to come with you?
As if.
Well, after everything that's happened, I still care about him.
We all do, David.
Do you? Well, keep telling yourselves that, and maybe one day you might actually believe it.
What are you gonna do? Shh. There they are. Please don't do anything bad. Stop being such a wimp. Maybe that's why Connie keeps picking on you at school. I'm only trying to look out for you. And Connie picks on me because she's a bully, not because I have a moral code. Oh, maybe you should stand up for yourself and punch her one. That's not in line with the school's anti-bullying policy. Is that what you do to Connie? Really? Listen, so, I am my own anti-bullying policy. Fight back and fight harder. Just like what I'm doing right now. You'd better get out of here. This isn't going to be pretty. The less you know, the better. This is going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you.
Here he is, my lovely soon-to-be son-in-law.
Hiya.
Hey, hope you know your Gerbers from your Goras.
Hey?
Daisy says you're sorting the flowers for the wedding.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. Trying to get my head around all the different names. It's a whole new world.
Do you need a little bit of help?
No. I'm on it.
Because to be honest, I'm not much use to the old blooms either.
Sounds like you know a lot more about it than me.
Oh, I've got down and dirty with a few gardeners in my time, but...
First of all, ew. Second of all, I've just bagged myself a free wedding dress. I get to pick from a choice of 3, and I'm going to try them all on tomorrow.
Nice one.
Ooh, show me. Ooh.
Well? What do you mean?
Well, some of them are a bit OTT, I think.
It's meant to be OTT. It's me wedding day.
You're not Meghan Markle. You're Daisy Midgley from a backstreet boozer.
Hey, I'm going to go and pick Bertie up in about half an hour, but would you like a lift back to your hotel first?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that would be lovely. I'll just use the bathroom.
Calm thoughts, happy thoughts. Shoes, sparkles, flowers. Did you speak to Tracy about doing the wedding flowers in exchange for a few posts?
I did. Yeah. She's going to think about it.
Well, that's great. At this rate, we won't be paying a penny. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Find a bitter, please.
Ow! She bit me!
She never.
Look!
Turner, you're up.
And finally, two young men from Greater Manchester, who cannot be named for legal reasons, are set to plea in court today following terrorism charges brought against them. Now, over to Elizabeth for the weather.
Hi, Gran. No, I'm not going up to the court. No point, yeah. I'm absolutely fine, honestly. All right, I'll speak to you later. Bye.
I was just walking along Victoria Street when Peanut appeared out of nowhere and she grabbed my arm and sunk her teeth into me.
Darling. Really?
Really?
It's not like she ain't got form.
Well, excuse me, where's she got these bite marks from then?
I dread to think.
Are you really coming round my house and accusing my injured daughter of lying?
Right, can you lot just pack it in for a minute? Sweetheart, we're gonna have to get to the hospital.
Okay.
Get that dog out of my house, now.
Oh, don't you worry, we're going. Do you know what? You're all off your heads. Dare they accuse you?
Tracy, what can I get you?
2 large glasses of red wine, please.
Coming up.
Just put them there. That's it. All right. Do another one. Aw. Cheers, love.
Excuse me. It's actually £11.
Oh, I think you'll find I've paid.
No. No, you haven't.
No, I have. I took a couple of pictures. I'll shove them on the gram later, and job's a good un. Innit, Daisy?
This about the wedding flowers.
Oh, clever and a cheapskate. You're the full package, aren't you?
Look, I am sorry if you thought Daniel was being cheeky by asking, but Mary did say you did all right out of the engagement photos.
Oh, please. We sold a couple of carnations. That hardly justifies £1,000 worth of complimentary flowers. Have I got mug written across my forehead?
No, but I can think of a couple other words.
Excuse me?
Look, I just thought, seeing as we are gonna be family.
It's an honour to be part of our family, Daisy. It's not a free pass for complimentary flowers or legal services or whatever else you're trying to rinse my family out of.
All right, I get it. Will that be cash or card to pay for your wine?
Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Oh, I don't know what a bobbin is, but it's really catchy, isn't it? Oh, Bertie, that'll be your daddy. I'll go and let him in.
Hey, you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bertie boy, you okay?
He's been well good. I've got his pictures here, junk modelling, toilet roll penguin.
Wow, you have been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, he's been good as gold.
Good. How do you feel about making this a permanent arrangement then, eh? Regular hours?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah? Should we give it a go, Bertie?
All right. I have found a Yorkie, Caris. You all right, mate?
How's it going?
Good, yeah. Oh, I found online one of those diggers, you know, for better.
Oh, nice one. Do you think you can send me the link?
No need. Already ordered. Coming tomorrow.
You didn't have to do that, Paul.
Why not?
Cheers. Right, we'll be seeing you then. Let me get all of this stuff.
He's all dressed.
All right, come on, Bertie. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye, Bertie.
Come on. See
Say
you
bye
later.
to Bertie, everyone. Bye, bye, bye. Bye-bye, yeah.
Guess what?
Daniel's just taken me on as a childminder. Legit, like.
That's well good, isn't it?
Hey, I'm well chuffed.
Right, well, I'm about to make your day even better.
Have you got chocolate eclairs?
No.
Oh.
But you need to get yourself down to Speed Dial tonight at 6, yeah?
Why?
Because I thought a bit of twin time might cheer you up, you know, after all this wedding drama.
I can't afford speed dial. Not unless they take payments in pipe cleaners and pom-poms.
I'm paying, all right?
But what about these?
Mum's looking after them. So why don't you go and get yourself dolled up, yeah?
Woohoo!
Charges against Blake Myers are as follows. Count 1, attempted murder. Count 2, preparation of terrorist acts. Blake Myers, how do you plead?
We're going to be heroes for this. Guilty.
The charge against Max Turner is as follows. 1 count of encouragement of terrorism. Max Turner, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Max, take it back. Say you didn't know what you were doing. Just ask him again. Please, just ask him again.
Sir, if you do not remain silent, you will be held in contempt of court.
Has he got a bald head?
Yes.
Well, how did you get on, love?
Did they have to chop it off?
Ruby!
Nana said it.
I said nothing of the sort.
She's all right, aren't you, love? She had a tetanus jab.
How did the whole thing kick off again?
Peanut just went for me, Nana. Beth wasn't even watching her at all, and she was off lead.
See, people who cannot train a dog should not be allowed to keep a dog. Mind you, you know what they say. Where there's blame, there's a claim.
Yeah, well, we don't want to go down that road, do we? I'm just glad she's okay.
I don't know, Ty. What if it happens to another kid?
Oh, what do you know? It's the child biters.
We didn't buy Hope.
And neither did Peanut.
I thought I told you to get lost.
We just came to see how Hope got on at the hospital.
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh, well, in that case, I'd like to see these bite marks, because there's something dead fishy about all this.
Not on your Nellie. She's got a bandage halfway up her arm.
Will you give her our love?
Yes, and I'll give her your apologies while I'm at it.
I'm so sorry, Fizz.
Look, I reckon you should both know I am thinking of reporting what Peanut did to the police.
Don't you dare.
No.
If she bites someone else, another kid, I am never going to forgive myself, am I? Sorry. I've got to go.
You what?
Oh, no.
Why the hell did he do that?
I got no idea. It's the first thing I'm going to find out the minute I get a chance to speak to him.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Still, at least you don't have to pay that lawyer's ridiculous fees anymore. Every clown. Too soon.
Way too soon.
Anyhow, I gotta go. I'll speak to you later.
David!
David.
There's no point sugarcoating it, Harriet. What's he looking at?
Worst case scenario?
Yeah.
15 years.
You all right, mate?
I was looking for a snack.
I'm sure there's something you can have.
How exactly did these work?
Come up here, I'll show you. Right, this is your jog wheel, yeah? Bang them on.
Oh, look at this that's just come up on my newsfeed. Max and that other one have just pleaded guilty.
Yeah, I've just read that now.
Well, that's something worth celebrating, isn't it?
Well, I hope they throw away the key.
What's wrong with men?
That's a question for when I'm 5 cocktails in at least.
No, but seriously though, like first Max spikes my drink, and now he's a right-wing terrorist.
I think it's disgusting.
Hey, hope you're not talking about the drinks.
Ooh, no, just your nephew.
We'll have none of that, thanks.
Well, tell that to Alia.
And since when did you become Hope Not 8?
Since he spiked my daughter and nearly blew up half the street. Well, at least he's done one good thing and he's pleaded guilty.
Has he?
Yeah. What sort of parents would let their child get involved with something like
Oh,
that?
Tracy, it's not that simple.
Oh, never is with you.
Look, do you want these drinks or what?
Yes, Leanne, we do.
Right, one woo-woo for you. Pussyfoot and a dirty Shirley.
And a please, go off.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Let me know if you need anything else.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Take it easy.
What do you think you're drowning your sorrows over some fella?
Jacob's makeup.
Nick, Max has pleaded guilty.
Right, I'll ring David in a minute, yeah?
What are you doing? Hey, chill, I'm just showing the kid a thing or two.
Right, take the headphones off.
Why?
Because I said so and you got homework.
I finished.
The poor lad was hungry, weren't you, mate?
Right, go to the office and I'll bring you something in a minute.
I'd quite like to learn about DJing.
Office!
What are you doing here? You look gorgeous, by the way.
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm meeting Paul.
I'm meeting Paul.
Oh, he set us up, hasn't he?
You best not have.
Hey, all right. This is lovely, isn't it? Nice slap-up meal on me for the happy couple.
Nice try, Paul, but it's not going to work. No, I'll have to do what I do with all our arguments. Wait until she needs something, and then she's forced to talk to me.
I don't want now, off you.
Well, I'll remember that next time one of the kids has projectile vomited all over you, and you need me to hose you down.
Yeah, I can think of a better use for the hose.
Yeah, like what?
Like, wrap it round your neck.
All right, just cool it, yeah? Come on. I actually brought you both here to tell you something.
What?
I want to chip in on your big day.
What?
Gem, you deserve the wedding of your dreams.
Paul.
And I've taken on more work with Ed, so you can have exactly that.
Oh, mate, you can't.
Oi! You've already took away my first chance at a wedding, and now you're trying to take away my second and all.
Oh, come on. Just sit down, order some food, and get planning.
I love you, Paulie.
Thanks, mate.
Come here.
Oh.
Come on.
No, honestly, Amy, I'm good. Amy, calm down.
Oh my days! You thought the day that our Tracy loved was boring.
I am looking out for my daughter.
Boring. Sit down, you're done.
Oh, I can tell you're drunk. You're calling me auntie.
Right, can I just say?
Oh, she's not going to start singing, is she?
Oh, would you like me to?
No, the DJ's all right for now, thanks.
DJ Damon is banging. Can I just say?
You just said that.
You did just say
that this is a banging event.
Hey, sit down.
Oh, no, she's right, Leon, honestly. It's been really nice, thanks.
Oh, right, thanks. Well, to be honest, I can't take all the credit. It was Damon. They were just saying they're having a really good time.
Oh, glad to hear it. We make a good team, eh?
Yeah, we do, don't we, eh?
Yeah, look, sorry to interrupt, but Damon, someone wants to make a request.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies.
Cheers.
I'm not playing Agadoo.
I might not have any choice in this arrangement between me and you, but cozying up to my family isn't part of the deal, so back off.
Nick, where's all this come from? We're business partners. You should be grateful that I'm such a likeable, sociable, kind guy.
There you go. Here's your juice. Finish this, and you can have your pudding.
Spoke to Tracy, did you?
Sorry.
Why didn't you just tell me that she wasn't keen? At least then I could have prepared myself.
I didn't want to let you down. You've done so much for this wedding. I have to contribute somehow.
By lying and telling me that you had sorted things out with that tulip tyrant.
Sorry.
Just tell me the truth in future. Anyway, I have already spoken to a far more innovative and, frankly, normal florist in Oldham. And she is going to do us the most spectacular centerpieces free of charge.
Awesome. Who's that?
Oh, apparently I've won a bajillion quid and all I've got to do is hand over my passport, driving licence and blood group.
Great.
Would you like some pudding, Bertie? Before I claim my millions.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, bye. Bye. It's all been reported to the police now, love. Everything's on record. How's that left-handed homework going?
It's okay. Mum, what do you reckon will happen with Peanut and the police?
Well, I think they'll probably want to go round and talk to Beth and Kirk, ask some questions about Peanut's behaviour. And then they might decide that Peanut has to be put down.
They'll kill her.
Hopefully not, eh? We don't know anything right now.
I thought they'd just send Peanut to be retrained, like Nana said.
Well, sweetheart, it's not for you to worry about, okay? None of this is your fault. Come here. Yeah. What's your arm? Oh.
We're going to apply to change your play. You just panicked.
Max.
Look, you're not giving up. Okay? You don't want to go to prison. Trust me, you don't.
I need to take responsibility, David. However, I have nothing more to say.
This wasn't all on you.
Wasn't it? So many people want me. Bida, Shona. You.
I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to.
Yeah, but that's what these people do, Max. They prey on kids.
Oh, Alia could have died.
Max!
Max!
What's happened?
No fancy lawyer needed. He's pleaded guilty.
Oh, David.
He's going to prison.
Look, I know this isn't what you want to hear, but... Well, maybe he's finally realised what nastiness he's been involved with. He's been accountable for his actions. Maybe that's a good thing. I mean, perhaps being in there will sort his head out.
Over the course of the next 15 years.
What?
I should have dragged him away from it all.
David, you tried.
Yeah, well, not hard enough, Mum. I mean, yeah, he'd have come back kicking and screaming, wouldn't he? But at least he'd have been at home. This is all on me. I've let him down. I've let Kylie down and all. Destroyed his life.
Brad's fear of heights is tested this week as their road trip continues. We're in Costa Rica with all new Bradley and Barney Walsh Breaking Dad tomorrow night at 9. And all new drama Maternal continues next.